So, guys, Philip Shaibu has come out to say that whether Obaseki is there or not, he is going to conduct the handover. We all know that, it appears Obaseki is nowhere to be found in Edo State currently, and they are just wondering how the handover is going to happen without the presence of the outgoing governor. But Philip Shaibu came to Channels Television to say that whether Obaseki is there or not, he himself, as the deputy governor, he's going to conduct the handover. So, guys, a whole lot is happening in Edo State. I mean, Edo State, it is the turn of Edo State to be in the news this time. So we know the EFCC has already issued warning that they are going to be coming after Obaseki, and Obaseki said he's not afraid. But people keep asking, why always the PDP governors? I mean, those of them in the APC, we saw what happened during the time of Buhari. People had opportunity to make away with so much money, but the EFCC even till now cannot even go after those who worked under Buhari and who made it away with the money belonging to Nigerians. But if you belong to the opposition, just know that the EFCC is waiting for you after you leave office. These are parts and the gimmicks they use to force people to bow to their pressure, maybe for people to come over to the APC. I don't actually know.
But wait a minute, you said you want to go and hand over. Is it that the governor is not there to hand over? I mean,
Yes.
Since you've been deputy governor, of course you can sit in. Is that the case?
The office of the governor is one. So if the governor is not present, the deputy governor will hand over. But whether it's there or not, I'm already ready to hand over to the deputy governor of deputy governor elect of Edo State. We already have it immediately after the swearing in. We'll go to the office and hand over. All the documents are ready. We were in the office yesterday to show him around, and so we are ready. We are excited and happy.
But is it true what we hear, that the governor is not in town, even though he put up a press release saying, nope, he is right there? What do you know about this?
The governor and I have been a little bit apart. All through I was in the office yesterday. He was not in government house. And I saw him last 4 days back. So I've not seen him for the past 4 days. And I've not had any communication, though he doesn't communicate with me. And we don't talk to each other. I'm very unfortunate. This is the first time in Edo State where a governor and deputy governor, we have to part without talking to each other. I made all the effort, but some of these things don't bring in. This one of those things that when we are bringing up our children, we really need to be sure that the right lessons are taught. I did all my best to establish that even when tongue and teeth quarrel, they do settle. But today is a day for merriment. Today is a day to settle. Today is not a day of lamentation. But what is key is that I am deeply happy, thankful to God that this day has come, and I'm going to be handing over to a deputy governor-elect. And all my wishes are come to fruition. So I'm happy. I'm happy and thank Edo people, thank Nigerians. I am one deputy governor that I've gone through a lot. Simply, you know what it takes for 19 months? 19 months, no salary, no overhead. And you are not owing any staff in the office. You are not owing all your security aids. It's only God that can make that work. And I'm able to keep the sanctity and the sanity of the office of the deputy governor. Nobody will say the deputy governor office is a spare tire again in Nigeria. And that is one thing I've been able to establish. And anybody that wants to behave like Obaseki, we have to think. You remember the Edo episode.
Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki has made bold remarks in response to claims that the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, or EFCC, is planning to arrest him once his term ends on November 14th. Obaseki addressed the allegations during the Edo Best National Results Sharing Session in Abuja. According to the governor, he has received information that the EFCC intends to detain him over allegations of fraud. However, the governor is standing firm and unafraid. Obaseki, in his words, said, and I quote, "I hear that the EFCC will pick me up next week after my tenure. Wherever they keep me, I'll spend my time doing research. There are many things we have done that can be described as legacy projects. The governor insists he has nothing to fear, dismissing the allegations as a political witch hunt, driven by those he claims are envious of his administration's achievements over the past 8 years. He asserted that these accusations are part of a larger vendetta fueled by bitterness and jealousy, saying, quote, "This country is filled with bitterness, vendettas, and wickedness." Reflecting on his tenure, the governor highlighted what he calls legacy projects and reforms that he believes will leave an enduring mark on Edo State. He pointed to initiatives focused on the people, particularly in improving civil services and strengthening the state's bureaucracy. He further urged that leaders should prioritize the needs of citizens over personal grudges or political scores. Obaseki, in his words, said, and I quote, "Why should I be afraid? I just focused on what I believe in, and today you can see what has been accomplished. What happens after that is beyond my control. They can continue with their political witch hunt. That's their problem. I'm not afraid. I'm not worried. They've written all sorts of unfounded petitions against me, and that's part of the challenge." Despite facing allegations and potential investigations, the governor emphasized his willingness to cooperate with the EFCC. He even stated that he could turn himself in if summoned, stressing, "I have nothing to hide." The governor described the accusations against him as unfounded, attributing them to political opponents who, he says, have been driven by jealousy and a desire to undermine his administration's success in transforming Edo State. He expressed pride in his efforts to reform government institutions and create a lasting impact for the benefit of the Edo people. The governor also noted the Edo-Best educational reforms as one of his significant achievements, along with initiatives aimed at improving the lives of civil servants. He stated that despite the alleged witch hunt, his priority remains the well-being of the people. Obaseki, in his words, said, and I quote, "We are privileged to make a difference, so let's focus on issues, not vendettas. Reforming the bureaucracy is a priority. We focused on the people and the civil servants." As he prepares to step down, his comments come amid a wave of similar anti-corruption actions and scrutiny by the EFCC towards outgoing officials in Nigeria. The governor's unwavering stance suggests he is prepared to face whatever comes next, declaring his confidence in the work his administration has accomplished and in his innocence regarding the allegations of fraud. As November 14th draws near, all eyes will be on Edo State to see how this situation unfolds. Will the EFCC pursue charges against him, or will the governor's claims of political vendetta hold weight? We'll be here to keep you updated every step of the way. Thank you for watching IFE TV, and please subscribe for the latest news and analysis. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think of the governor's statement? Are these allegations against him politically motivated, or is there more to the story? Let us know.